Okay, so once again, we are here again for Jeopardy Noir. Like I said before, usually you have it with Mr. Timothy Barber, but today, making my guest appearance. So, I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's go ahead and get started. Question number 1. Who was the first woman to ever lie in honor in the Capitol Rotunda? Who is the first woman to ever lie in honor in the Capitol Rotunda? Anybody? Alright, I guess that's a little difficult one. That was Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks. Next question. What Jamaican-born publisher founded the Universal Negro Improvement Association in 1914? What Jamaican publisher founded the Universal Negro Improvement Association in 1914? Got the answer on Instagram. Anybody on Facebook? That'll be it. Mr. Brainan, Oscar JB1 got the answer for that one. That is Mr. Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey. Let's go to the next one. What U.S. president sent troops to the University of Mississippi to end riots so that James Meredith, the school's first black student, could attend? Even I know this one. What U.S. president sent troops to the University of Mississippi to end riots that James Meredith, the school's first black student, could attend? Don't even need the music for this one. Got Mr. Oscar JB1 over here. Anybody on Facebook? Anybody active on Facebook? We'll go with Instagram got the answer. No one on Facebook. Give it a couple more seconds because of the lag. We got John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy. Mr. Oscar JB1 got that one correct. Again. Anybody gonna challenge him this week? Let's see. In 1960, students in what southern city launched the sit-in movement, which involved sitting at counters in restaurants where black patrons were not served? In 1960, students in what southern city launched the sit-in movement, which involved sitting at a counter in restaurants where black patrons were not served? Got Mr. Oscar JB1 over here on Instagram. Miss Sandra Thomas, is there a lag over there on Facebook? Your answers are coming in a little late. You're getting them correct, but they're coming in a little late. Okay, so the answers are pouring in over here on Instagram. Let's see Facebook. Let's give it a couple more seconds because of the lag. Okay. Jocelyn just confirmed that Miss Sandra Thomas, you did get both questions correct. Okay, Miss Lynette got it on Facebook. The answer is Greensboro, North Carolina. Greensboro, North Carolina. Next question. What civil rights leader died on January 30th, 2006 while she was seeking treatment for ovarian cancer at a clinic in Mexico? What civil rights leader died on January 30th, 2006 while seeking treatment for ovarian cancer at a clinic in Mexico? I got you on that one, Jocelyn. I'll correct that. Nah, that's not quite right, Mr. Oscar. It's not quite right. Give it a couple more seconds. Got Miss Alicia, Live Alicia 2020 got that one. Nemo, what you laughing at? Don't laugh at me, Nemo. Give it a couple more seconds for Facebook. Okay, Facebook, anybody got it on that side? Miss Lynetta Jones, she got it. The answer is Miss Coretta Scott King, the great Miss Coretta Scott King. Next question. What African American poet composed and read a poem for President Bill Clinton's inauguration in 1993? What African American poet composed and read a poem for President Bill Clinton's inauguration in 1993? Yeah, she keeping track, KPZ. Oscar JB1, I don't know, man. I think he be cheating or something. I'm not sure. Okay. Miss Cynthia, you got that one on Facebook. Mr. Oscar JB1 got that on Instagram. The answer is Miss Maya Angelou. Okay. Next question. For what accomplishment did Dr. May Jameson best? For what accomplishment is Dr. May Jameson best known? For what accomplishment is Dr. May Jameson known? I don't know this one either. Oh, okay. Mr. Oscar JB1, and it looked like Miss Cynthia Barnum came in first on this one on Facebook. So on Instagram we got Mr. Oscar JB1, and on Facebook we got Miss Cynthia Barnum, the first African American female in space. That is good to know because I didn't know that one, and I feel a little ashamed of that. It's okay. Who was the first African American photographer to work at Life magazine and Vogue magazine? Who was the first African American photographer to work at Life magazine and Vogue magazine? Okay, she's a AKA, so she a little prissy, huh? KKPZ got it over here on Instagram. Well, with Miss Lynetta, there may be a lag over on Facebook. I'm actually getting the answers in a little late myself. So there may be an issue with that, but it may be with the connection, the internet connection. Okay, so we got the answer on Instagram. Miss Tiffany S. You don't have the answer correct. It's not that one. I'm gonna give it a couple more seconds because Facebook does have a lag a little bit. But KPZ, you do have the answer. We're gonna go with Mr. Gordon Parks. Gordon Parks. Okay. Now, Guion Stewart Bluford Jr. spent 6 days in space in 1983. What mission was he a part of? Guion Stewart Bluford Jr. spent 6 days in space in 1983. What mission was he a part of? And Jocelyn, could you please confirm with Miss Sandra to see if she got that answer in before we showed the answer, please? Chris is trying to cheat. Oh, we got the answer, Miss Tiffany S. on Facebook. Anyone has it on Instagram? So what you flopping now? Usually it's Facebook that's holding it up. Now Instagram holding it up. What's up, Instagram? Anybody has the answer? Oh, they coming in on Facebook. No? Okay. Okay. Okay, Mr. Oscar JB1 got it. The Challenger mission. He was the first black American astronaut in space and helped to launch a communication and weather satellite. We just don't know. Too lazy to Google. Look like Mr. Oscar ain't too lazy to Google. Okay, next question. Who was the first black woman ever named to the cabinet of U.S. President? Who was the first black woman ever named to the cabinet of a U.S. President? Wow. Mr. Oscar JB1 got it again on Instagram. Anybody on Facebook? Hey, how you doing, Mr. Barber? I hope I'm taking care of your spot pretty good for you, sir. Okay, Miss Tiffany S, we got the answer over here on Facebook. Miss Tiffany S got it on Facebook, and Mr. Oscar JB1 has it on Instagram. Patricia R. Harris served as Secretary of Housing and Urban Development under former President Jimmy Carter. Next question. In 1849, name the Virginia slave who successfully mailed himself to freedom. In 1849, name the Virginia slave who successfully mailed himself to freedom. Not quite, Mr. Oscar JB1. Not quite. Not quite. Okay, Miss Tiffany S. Somebody Google is working today. No dial up today. There we go. Anybody on Instagram? Going once. Going twice. 3 times is it. Got Mr. Henry Brown. Oscar JV1, you gonna do that again, huh? Okay, we'll give it to you. We'll give it to you. We'll give it to you. All right. Name the first black lawyer in America to receive his license before the Civil War. Name the first black lawyer in America to receive his license before the Civil War. Oh, they clouded over here on Instagram. Miss Lynette, this is going to last until 3 o'clock. We have an hour's time. Nobody got this one, huh? Couple more seconds. Okay, Mr. Oscar JB1 and Tiffany S. Y'all sure they're not in the same room together? Same time. It's the Macon B. Allen. Received his license in Massachusetts in 1845. Johnny Cochran, really? Which U.S. president signed Executive Order 9981 in an official racial discrimination in the U.S. Armed Forces? Which U.S. president signed Executive Order 9981 ending official discrimination in the U.S. Armed Forces? But nonetheless, Mr. Oscar, you did get the question right. See anybody on Facebook? Okay, Tiffany S, you got it too. Wait a minute. No. It's actually Crystal Copeland got the correct answer. I apologize for that. So on Instagram, we have Mr. Oscar JB1. And on Facebook, we have Crystal Copeland, who has the right answer. And that is Harry Truman. Next question. What book by Richard Wright was the main selection of Book of the Month Club in 1940? What book by Richard Wright was the main selection of the Book of the Month Club in 1940? Yeah, it looked like you guys all sat there at the same time over here on Facebook. Okay, so we have Miss Vanaya Brady has the correct answer on on Facebook. And Oscar JB1 on Instagram. There we go. Question. The answer is Native Son. Once again, we got Mr. Oscar JB1 on Instagram and Miss Vanaya Brady on Facebook. Next question. Who invented a vertical spring that made it possible for cars to have convertible tops? Who invented a vertical spring that made it possible for cars to have convertible tops? Nope, wrong answer, Mr. Barber. Wow, Mr. Oscar JB1 again. T-Bird. Okay, so we got Miss Tiffany S and Mr. Oscar JB1 with the answers again. James Jones in 1919. That was James Jones. Which distinguished gospel singer performed at John F. Kennedy's inauguration in 1961? Which distinguished gospel singer performed at John F. Kennedy's inauguration in 1961? All right, we got Mr. Oscar JB1 on Instagram. And we got Miss Tiffany S on Facebook again. I don't even think we need to tally up the questions. Miss Mahalia Jackson. Mahalia Jackson. Who is the first African American to win a singles title at Wimbledon? Who is the first African American to win a singles title at Wimbledon? Okay, so we finally got a new answer, new winner on Facebook. Okay, Miss Crystal Copeland got that right on Facebook, and Mr. Oscar JB1 got that correct on Instagram again. Nemo, you totally incorrect for that one, sir. Thank you, sir. It is Althea Gibson. She won both the Wimbledon and the U.S. Open singles titles in 1957 and 1958. Somebody say Aretha Franklin? Okay. This university was the nation's first state-supported liberal arts college for African American students. This university was the nation's first state-supported liberal arts college for African American students. No, ma'am, not right, Miss Copeland. You're not too far away, but that's incorrect. Mr. Oscar JB1, also incorrect. Incorrect. Both Instagram and Facebook. No one has the answer yet. No Miss K. Peasy, no Mr. T. Barber. No. I'm gonna give it a couple more seconds. It seems like answers are still coming in, but no one got it right yet. No, Mr. Oscar JB1, that's not it either, sir. No. These three. No, sir. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do the answer. It is North Carolina Central University. I wish it was Florida Memorial, but North Carolina Central. Jocelyn, please let me know if Miss Tiffany S got that correct, or did it come in after I posted the answer. And Mr. Oscar JB1. Oh no, it would have to be Mr. Barber that got that one. Next question. What university did Gladys Knight, the Empress of Soul, attend? What university did Gladys Knight, the Empress of Soul, attend? And Miss Tiffany S, you did get that question correct. Okay, Tiffany S, you got that one. Over here on Facebook. Anybody on Instagram? It's not right. Okay, we got Live Alicia 2020. She got that. Okay, so on Instagram we got Miss Live Alicia 2020. And on Facebook we have Tiffany S. The answer is Shaw University. Shaw University. Okay. In 1892, the first black college intercollegiate football game was played. What were the two teams? In 1892, the first black college intercollegiate football game was played. What were the two teams? Everybody need a title. That's not right, Mr. Oscar. Almost, Miss Sandra Thomas. I'm not going to tell you which one, but you got one of those right. Correct. Lynette Jones. Miss Lynette R. Jones, you did get that correct on Facebook. Florida Memorial, no. Edward Waters, that's not correct either, Mr. Oscar JB1. Because I know you're going to get this correct, I'm going to give you a couple more seconds. Shit, I'm not even gonna act like I know this one. Alright, so the answer is Livingstone College and Biddle College, Johnson C. Smith University. Miss Lynette R. Jones got that correct on Facebook. Hall of Fame basketball player Earl the Pearl Monroe attended what university? Hall of Fame basketball player Earl the Pearl Monroe attended what university? And I Miss Sandra, I don't even want to know what all those letters mean. Alright, who we got? Miss Tiffany S, you got that correct answer. You came right before Miss Sandra on my phone here. And we have Mr. Oscar JB1 on Instagram. Go. The answer is Winston-Salem State University. Next question. Which of the following is not a HBC? I don't think that's going to be a good question. Oh. Okay, let me go back. Which of the following is not a HBCU Classic? Which of the following is not a HBCU Classic? That was my mistake. I messed up on that one. You got Atlanta Classic, North-South Classic, Florida Classic, and Circle City Classic. Mr. Oscar JB1, you got that one right. And Miss Tiffany S, again, you coming in again real quick with it. You got that one correct as well. Didn't even need the answer for that one. North-South Classic. That sounds worse than the Lions Bowl. Let's go to the next one. At the time of her historic bus incident, what was Rosa Parks' occupation? At the time of her historic bus incident, what was Rosa Parks' occupation? That's wrong, Miss Tiffany S. And Mr. Oscar JB1, that's also incorrect. No, that's incorrect too, Miss Sandra Thomas. Live Alicia 2020 got that correct again. Miss Live Alicia 2020 got that correct. Let's see anybody get that correct on Facebook. Got a couple good answers, but they're not the right answer. Miss Sandra Thomas, you got it on Facebook. The answer is a department store seamstress. Department store seamstress. What was the name of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s father's church? What was the name of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s father's church? Miss Sandra, you said finally? Sorry about that. Yeah, I know. Sorry about that, Alicia. So we got Miss Tiffany S on Facebook. And I give it to Natural Motion Studios. Yeah, Natural Motion Studios on Instagram. We have Ebenezer Baptist. Ebenezer Baptist. So on Facebook we have Ms. Tiffany S. And on Instagram we have Natural Motion Studios. Next question. What group launched the Freedom Rise in 1961? What group launched the Freedom Rise in 1961? I think I saw a movie on this. No, that's not correct, Mr. Oscar JB1. That is not correct. You would be cheating if you got it right, but you didn't get it right. No, sir, that's not it. No, it's not correct either on Facebook. I actually thought you got it correct, Miss Tiffany S, but that's not correct. No, that's not it either. I'm gonna give you guys a couple more seconds because it seems like you guys are on the same page. No, still not correct. Mr. Oscar JB1 got it over here on Instagram. I'm gonna give it a couple more seconds for Facebook because they do have a lag. He said Temptations, Black Lives Matter. Okay, Miss Tiffany S got it on Facebook. It is CORE, Congress of Racial Equality. Not Black Lives Matter, and definitely not the Temptations. Okay. Now, SNCC member Stokely Carmichael was instrumental in forming Lowndes Country Freedom Organization in Alabama. What was its symbol? SNCC member Stokely Carmichael was instrumental in forming the Lowndes Country Freedom Organization in Alabama. What was its symbol? Okay, now I can get that to you, Mr. Oscar JB1. Okay, I was gonna say you had the halfway, but you got it though. No, Miss Lynette, that's not it. Miss Tiffany S, that's not it either. I really want to give a clue, but I ain't gonna do that because that'll give it away. No, ma'am, not shaking hands. Not a handshake either. Okay. A Black Panther. Okay, we got Miss Helen Cherry. Got that answer correct on Facebook. And we got Mr. Oscar JB1 on Instagram. Okay, who wrote the best-selling memoir, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings? I'm not even going to put the music on for this one. Who wrote the best-selling memoir, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings? Okay, Mr. Oscar JB1 got that one. Come on, Miss Tiffany. Come on through for me. I know you got it. I know you got it. Miss Tiffany S. I know you got it. Nobody on Facebook? Okay, Miss Lynette Jones got it. Sorry, Miss Tiffany, too late. Miss Lynette got it. It is Miss Maya Angelou. Maya Angelou. In 1960, 4 African American college students staged a sit-in that helped integrate this store's lunch counter. In 1960, 4 African American college students staged a sit-in that helped integrate this store's lunch counter. Oh, Miss Tiffany, I know on your end it may show up first, but from my end, it's showing that Miss Lynette Jones got it first. So we're gonna have to give that point to Miss Lynette Jones. No, Mr. Oscar, that's not it. Tiffany S, you got it over here on Facebook. I knew you. K. Peasy says House of Wings. Okay. Walgreens. Yeah, I don't know. It's nothing but females answering on Facebook. I respect y'all for it. Y'all killing it over there. Oh yes, Miss Joy Murphy, I do have you answering that first. Thank you, Miss Tiffany, for that. Okay, Mr. Barber, you got that. But if you don't want to take the answer, then Mr. Oscar JB1 got to take it. But we'll go ahead and give it to Mr. Barber because Mr. Oscar JB1, you just be taking it all. The answer is Woolworths. Woolworths is the answer. The next one. What famous baseball player said today's black athletes have no idea what we had to endure? What famous baseball player said today's black athletes have no idea what we had to endure? I knew you was cheating, Mr. Oscar. You got help over there. And that's the wrong answer since you want to cheat. No. Okay, so we have Miss Lynette with the correct answer. Miss Lynette R. Jones on Facebook. I beg to differ with that, Mr. Oscar. Still wrong, though. Nah, not Bo Jackson. No. Statue is actually a good answer, but that's not it. For the sake of time, I'm going to have to go ahead and go. It is Mr. Ernie Banks. Mr. Ernie Banks, and that went to Miss Lynette R. Jones on Facebook. Okay. Members of what labor union helped to build the nation's black middle class and civil rights movement? Members of what labor union helped to build the nation's black middle class and civil rights movement? No, sir. We have Joy Murphy with the correct answer on Facebook. looking for the correct answer on Instagram. Mr. Barber, I actually have a different answer than that. Right here. Gonna go ahead and go with the answer for the sake of time. It's Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters. Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters, and that went to Miss Joy Murphy. What former NBA player appeared in Bruce Lee movie? What former NBA player appeared in Bruce Lee's movie? I ain't even have to play the music for that one. Mr. Oscar JB1 got that one. Okay, so is it that he got the last question correct, Mr. Barber? It is Pullman? And we got Miss Joy Murphy over here on Facebook with the correct answer. So we're going to go ahead and show this answer. Mr. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Last question for the marbles. Which city is widely acknowledged as the birthplace of hip hop? That's too easy. Which city is widely acknowledged as the birthplace of hip hop? Mr. Oscar JB1, I knew you was gonna get that one. That was easy for you. Anybody on Facebook? Okay, Miss Lynette R. Jones got that one on Facebook. So that one is the Bronx, New York City. Okay, because I gave Mr. Oscar Brandon that one, I gotta give everybody else that one. That's on me. I should have kept it specific as what city opposed to state. So that is my fault, saying the state opposed to the city. Hey, Miss Lynette, Miss KP, he said hello, Soror. AKA's in the building. I see y'all. Okay. So I just want to thank everyone for tuning in to Jeopardy Noir. Like I said, we usually have Mr. Timothy Barber here, but I took his place today. I'm not sure if he's going to take his place back. I did such a great job today. But I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. Please tune in for the rest of the week. We have tomorrow at 1 p.m. we have Legacies with Mr. Lewis Berthen. We also have Friday, we have the walking tours with Mr. Barber. And also Friday night, we have Lyric Live, the Living Room Edition. Oh, she's a Delta? I like the Deltas, okay. And also Saturday, we have Story Time at 11 o'clock with Miss Camilla Pritchett. So everything you can see at Balt SoFlo, or you can also do Lyric Theater MIA for the Lyric Live show that's on every Friday night at, I believe it starts at 7 p.m. Tune in, and thank you guys. Please come again. We will be here tomorrow at 1, and join us again next week at 2 p.m. Thank you guys, and have a great one. 8 p.m. on Friday. I apologize. 8 p.m. Thank you, Miss Camilla, for that. 8 p.m. on Friday night. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys.